we're here to get this bad boy tested. I pulled in and the first 2 lanes are just backed up. I mean, big time. There's a 3rd lane. 3 cars in it. The other ones have all got, there's 10 in that one and 8 in the one next to it. Well, now 9 in that one and 8 in the one next to it. These people ain't in any rush hurry to get these things done either. Oh well. Well, I finally did replace the O2 sensor, and part of the reason I was so pig-headed about it, I had the transmission rebuilt on this thing. When I was putting the transmission back in, I smashed the connector for the O2 sensor, so I had to replace that one, and that one was brand new. The one on the passenger side is the one that was actually out. And like I said, I was able to get it to pass the emissions testing by just running seafoam through it before I brought it down here and clearing the codes. Well, they've got a little smart feature on their codes now that they can tell if the vehicle hasn't been drive cycled, and if it hasn't, you automatically fail the test. Needless to say, we brought it down here twice and failed twice because each time it was cycled through with the code reader and it didn't have time to reset. Holy cow. It's only been a week since I did this before, and in a week she's put almost 1,000 miles on this thing. She had 263,000 on it. Well, she's put a little more than 1,000. She had 263,000 and some odd miles on it. It's 264 now. Almost 1,000 miles in a week. That's crazy. But that's what you gotta do when you work hour and a half away from home. Those I'm gonna leave y'all on when I pull in here in the bay to get it tested. Because my wife will want to hear that it actually passed. Oh, I guess this guy failed. He got the old dreaded yellow paper. Because of my last 2 tests, I got copies of that myself.
Thank you very much.
That's good. There's the cat.
Thank you very much. All right, I believe you've got a lady waiting on you. You get your, all right, let's see. Next test, $10. Let me get you $10 and your key, and we shall start your retest.
Yeah, that's the key in it. Looking together, that's not good.
No, it isn't. All right, let's see if I can scan this barcode. Of course not. Any information online that's helpful?
I just changed out the O2 sensor and that fixed it.
Did you do another dry cycle?
Well, once I changed out the O2 sensor, everything cleared.
Oh, okay, so you've got a machine to check to see if it's attached.
Okay, it tells if it's drive cycle or not.
Well, most folks don't have. And that's something I think the auto dealers need to put in their vehicles. They need to put a thing in there so that when you reset the monitors, it'll pop up and say ready to test.
Right.
Because I don't know how many folks I have took their $10 because they didn't have the monitors reset. And I hate that too.
It's just as good if they built it into the dash where you didn't have to come to the dealer, or you could punch in a code and bring it up.
Right. Well, some of them with OnStar, they email you anyway and let you know if all your systems are correct.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but that doesn't help you with the state any.
No, well, but eventually I think it will. But for now, no, not myself. Oh, buddy, let you get back in, start her out. These cards up here. Alright, finally got you covered. So.
Yeah.
Because my brother had to fix my mom's car. And then I told her, I said, let's drive it 2 full weeks. I said, it's got to be reset. But see, if I had something like yours, and I'm sure my brother's got one too, he knows exactly when it's ready to roll.
I think it's still in here too. Like I said, it's the best $170 I ever spent.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
Some of them are cheaper than that now.
Right, and you know there's one you can get for your smartphone?
Oh really?
Mm.
No, I didn't know that.
There you go. There's your passing result. Customer survey card. Sure, appreciate you.
Alrighty.
Have a wonderful weekend.
You too, thanks.
Thanks. Oh yeah, those are well worth it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Like I figured, passed with flying colors. But me saying it and the computer that they test it with actually saying it are two entirely different things. Whew. I think I should have stopped and got me something to eat. Ah well. Things to do today. Gonna get these tags real quick. Hopefully that office won't be backed up for days. Get these tags and then get home and hook up the trailer. Get my son and run over a block over from the house and get that truck. Bring it back home and start stripping her down. Boy's gonna have a running truck now. Next thing she needs to do is get her daggum windshield replaced. It had 2 cracks going across the bottom of it from the start when we first got it. That's part of the reason we got it as cheap as we did. And then now it's cracked from the top down, almost in the field of view on the driver's side. Got a little wedge-shaped crack that started about the middle of the windshield, which I can only assume is somebody throwing something up on the car. Oh, nice, genius. Once you learn what an out road is. And it looks like it might be a little full in the tag office today. They got 1 parking spot and they got this bald header standing in the way with the door open. Wow. Crap, there's where all our money's going. They got Sumner County vehicles sitting right here on the other side of me. They've got a Chrysler 300 with a Hemi. Chrome wheels. And it's not somebody's personal vehicle. That's a county vehicle. That's ridiculous. I want you to look at something. That lady's parked crooked. That one's parked crooked, just because they just whipped it in here. And that guy didn't even, he just phoned it in big time. And then over here on the other side, it's pretty much the same story. I checked into these cars and they are not cheap. Right there. Do we really need a Hemi in a county car with chrome wheels? I mean, come on.